Hey gang, Graham here from therecordingrevolution.com with another 5 minutes to a better mix. We're looking at 31 mixing tips in 31 days straight. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of exhausted and I'm loving it. So we're going to keep going. Today isn't necessarily a trick or a technique as much as it is a mixing decision that will really help with the overall arrangement. And so much of good mixing is good arranging. You'll hear it from me a lot. You'll hear it from people that are smarter than me. And a lot of amateur mixes are missing good yet simple arrangement and production decisions. And today's tip is one of those really simple ones to help give you some differentiation between, let's say, your verses and your choruses. And that is to use two different types of delay. So your lead vocal is one of the most important parts of a good mix. So a good vocal delay is really important. One thing you can do to create a vibe in the verse versus a vibe in the chorus is to use two types of delay, one being a short delay and one being a longer, more epic delay. And these can vary. Here I have a lead vocal. I've got a short delay here, really a medium delay in Pro Tools, set to like 137 milliseconds and 142 in the right. That's why they're slightly off, ping-ponging. That's a really relatively short delay. And what I have that set up on is a group track, so you could route multiple tracks to it. And here in the red track is my lead vocal, and I'm calling that send slap delay. I'm sending a decent amount of the lead vocal to this slap back delay. Let's take a listen in the verse, and you can hear what that sounds like.
I'm dying for a change, a cleansing from my stains, blood's dried on my sleeves, so won't you fix me, please?
Right? It sounds like he's in a real live, echoey room that's a certain size. How big or small is up to you, but that's one vibe I have going in the verses, and that's purely the lead vocal sent through this medium delay. Now, what you can do to make the choruses pop a little bit is to use a totally different delay. In the choruses, for instance, I could simply focus in on a longer delay. So here on a separate group track, I have in Pro Tools called long delay. How about that? This delay is set at 340 milliseconds, so it's more than double the length of my previous one, and I have it EQ'd a little bit after the fact. I also have a low pass filter on the delay. You can check out some of my other videos for that, and a little bit more feedback. That's like how many times the delay repeats. Take a listen to what that sounds like.
'Cause I found that I must die if I want to be alive. If I want to be alive, yeah.
All right, so a totally different vibe, not as live and upfront, more epic and echoey. Okay, so one thing you can simply do if you want to create this dynamic in your mix is to automate one on and off. So you could have both sends set up. On my lead vocal, I have it being sent to both my longer delay and my slap delay, which are both always on in theory. But if you come over to the actual tracks themselves, so if here's my lead vocal in blue and here's my short delay and my delay, in your DAW you can automate the mute automation. In the verses, I would select, in the verses I would select the long delay and mute those, right? And I would do that over here too. Verse 2, I'd select all of verse 2, mute the long delay. And then I would do the opposite on the choruses of the short delay. I would mute the short delay in the choruses. You can do it on the actual group track, or you could do it purely on the send as well. You could mute just the sends themselves off the vocal track. Completely up to you. So what you do is you get the best of both worlds. So let's just solo this so you can hear the difference.
So won't you fix me, please?
About to go into the chorus.
Yeah, 'cause I found that I must die if I want to be alive. If I want to be alive, yeah. What good is it for me?
And there you go, switching it up with 2 different lengths of vocal delays on your lead vocal can give you a cool dynamic, can help out your arrangement, and that's what mixing is all about, keeping it interesting, sweetening it, keeping the listener engaged from start to finish. Hope that helps you guys in your mixes. Again, this is Graham here at therecordingrevolution.com. Hope to see you on tomorrow's video.